So, Gervonta Davis just went off after finding out that Floyd Mayweather, the same guy who used to mentor him, has now linked up with none other than Terence Bud Crawford. Yeah, you heard that right. Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend himself, visited Crawford and even got in some training with him. And Tank? He is not happy. We're talking subliminal posts, heated reactions, and some real bad blood brewing in the boxing world right now. Is this Floyd taking another jab at Gervonta?
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow.
Man.
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-count.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
Is he trying to build Crawford into an even scarier fighter? And could this set up a massive fight between Davis and Crawford? Let's break it down. Now, before we even get into why Gervonta Davis is going crazy over Floyd training Crawford, we gotta break down the history between Floyd and Tank, because this beef has been simmering for years.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't gonna be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Flashback to when Gervonta first started blowing up. He was supposed to be Floyd Mayweather's chosen one, the future of Mayweather Promotions. Floyd took him under his wing, mentored him, and built him up into a superstar. But let's be real, Tank never liked the way Floyd was handling his career. He felt like he was being held back, micromanaged, and not given the respect he deserved.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
And Floyd? Well, he wasn't about to let Tank walk all over him. That tension led to a messy split.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
Davis eventually left Mayweather Promotions, started doing his own thing, and became one of the biggest names in boxing without Floyd's help. But the shade between them never stopped.
What dirt? What's the name of it?
I see you got your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Speak up, sir. Frank.
What that mean?
Love limit. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't. EJ do the trash talk, make you miss box.
Fast forward to today, and now Floyd's out here training one of Tank's potential rivals? Yeah, you already know Tank is about to explode over this one. Here's where things get wild. Out of nowhere, videos start surfacing of Floyd Mayweather pulling up to Terence Crawford's gym.
Hold me back.
But this isn't just some casual visit. Floyd is actually getting in there, coaching Crawford, showing him moves, and training him. We're talking classic Mayweather techniques, defensive strategies, counterpunching drills, footwork adjustments, all the secret weapons that made Floyd one of the greatest of all time. And Crawford? He's locked in. The man is soaking up every word Floyd is saying like a sponge. And let's not forget, Crawford is already one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. His skill set is insane, and now he's getting pointers from the master of defensive boxing himself? This just might make him unstoppable. Get this, this isn't just about boxing, this is personal, because Floyd knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that training Crawford is going to push Tank's buttons, and oh boy, did it ever. Tank Davis has never been one to hold his tongue, and when news broke that Floyd was training Crawford, it was only a matter of time before he responded. And he did not disappoint. First, Tank hopped on social media throwing subliminal shots. We're talking cryptic tweets, Instagram stories, and straight-up mocking Floyd and Crawford.
Were you surprised at how long it took Shakur to get a knockout tonight?
No, you know what I mean? He had a late replacement. He had to adjust. And you know what I mean? He got the job done. So it don't matter if he got it done in the first round or the last round. He got the job done.
Tank tweeted LOL. How do you respond to that about Shakur's performance?
What can you say? He won the fight. What is we LOLing about?
How does that fight look to you, Terence? Him, Shakur, and Gervonta?
It's a great fight. You know, that's why we all want to see it.
Do you think McCauley would have done better tonight if he had time to prepare?
Of course.
What do you think of Joseph Parker?
Man, he looked sharp. He looked tremendous. He did everything he needed to do to get the win.
Another post? He straight up laughed at the idea that Floyd could really teach Crawford anything new, saying, "Bud don't need Floyd. He's already him." But it didn't stop there. In a recent interview, when asked about Floyd training Crawford, Tank snapped. He called Floyd a clout chaser and said, "He always runs to my ops. First Ryan, now Bud. He's not helping. He's just staying relevant." You know it's real when Tank starts calling out Floyd directly. But what's even crazier? Tank didn't just stop at Floyd. He went after Crawford too. Now let's be real. Why would Tank even care if Floyd is training Crawford? Unless he's starting to see Crawford as a potential opponent.
Tell Terence Crawford keep his name out your mouth. Nah, man, he talking crazy. He talking crazy. He talking. You think about that one?
Nah, it was just some, talking on some Twitter, like back and forth. I was joking around, but people, you know how people do. So I'm the face of boxing, so they make a big deal.
Hey,
Think about it. Tank has dominated the lightweight division, and a super fight against Crawford would be massive. And if there's one thing we know about Tank, it's that he loves a good rivalry. And guess what? Crawford isn't ignoring Tank either. Just days after Floyd's training session went viral, Crawford fired back at Tank saying, "If you want to fight, send the contract. But you better bring Floyd with you, because you're going to need all the help you can get." Yeah, the disrespect is real. Could this be the beginning of one of the biggest fights in boxing? Is Floyd secretly setting this up behind the scenes? The hype is already building.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Man, the boxing world is going wild over this one. Fans are split right down the middle. Some people think Floyd is just being petty and trying to stay relevant by attaching himself to big names. Others, they think this is genius, that Floyd is trying to pass the torch to Crawford and help him become the next all-time great. On Twitter, the reactions are hilarious. One fan tweeted, "Floyd really don't like Tank. Man been jumping to all his enemies like it's WWE." Another said, "Floyd training Bud is crazy. If Crawford learns even one thing from Floyd, he might be unstoppable." And then, of course, the Tank fans aren't holding back either. One comment said, "Crawford needs Floyd, but Floyd needs Tank's name to stay relevant." Facts. The internet is on fire with this one. But at the end of the day, what really matters is, what's next?
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Well, Gervonta's retirement is looming around the corner. Yeah, you heard that right. Gervonta Davis has been hinting at hanging up the gloves for good. And let's be real, this isn't the first time he's teased retirement. But this time, it's looking way more serious.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Tank has always been vocal about not wanting to stick around in boxing for too long. He's made it clear. He's in this game to cash out, dominate, and then dip. And now, with all the drama surrounding Floyd, his rivals calling him out left and right, and the massive paydays rolling in, he's closer than ever to walking away.
Are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed? What made this
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like like say you got a swap today.
But here's the thing. Tank doesn't just want to leave, he wants to go out with a bang. That's why he's heating up all his beefs right now, whether it's with Terence Crawford, Ryan Garcia, or even a potential fight with Keyshawn Davis.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
He wants big names, big fights, and big money before he calls it quits. And let's not forget, he's already in talks for a $150 million mega deal with Turki Al Sheikh to make his final fights legendary. Could we see Tank versus Crawford, a Ryan Garcia rematch, or even something completely unexpected? All right, so now we gotta ask, what's the end game here? Is Floyd really trying to mentor Crawford, or is he just taking shots at Tank? Will we see Gervonta and Crawford finally step into the ring? And how does Canelo fit into all of this? All we know is that tensions are high, and this whole situation just made boxing a lot more interesting. But what do you think? Is Floyd trying to help Crawford, or is this just about Tank? And would you rather see Tank versus Crawford or Crawford versus Canelo? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on the wildest boxing news.